Horoscope for Aquarius, Saturday, 7 March 2026. Welcome to CosmologicaLab. Today, Aquarius, the universe gives you a breath of breath. You feel that unusual lightness, as if the air had a slight smell of freshly squeezed orange and the ground adapted under your feet. It's a morning where your mind looks like a restarted computer, ready to process new ideas with a speed that until a few days ago seemed impossible to you. That creative spark that floats in the air manifests in you as an electrical impulse in your hands, thanks to the strength of Pluto in your home one. You feel your fingers tingling as if they were antennas tuning in a unique frequency, a reminder that today you have the inner energy to transform any obstacle into a revolving door. Your body, although accustomed to your Aquarian rhythm, today feels like a battery charged at 110%. And that accelerated rhythm of your pulse is not an alarm, but an invitation to dance with life. Taking this energy to the professional field, it's as if the cosmos has opened a direct fast track to your ambitions. The Sun and Mercury, aligned in your home too, give you a verbal clarity as precise as a laser. You no longer hesitate to formulate emails or stop to rewrite messages on WhatsApp. Mars, also present in House 2, urges you to act decisively, as if each decision were a firm step towards a bridge that is built under your feet. Jupiter in House 6, that cosmic expansion, brings you creative ideas to optimize processes. Perhaps today you will be surprised to organize a complicated project with a mania that will even amaze your colleagues. You can give yourself this situation. You're in the office, on your desk, when an idea flies into your mind like lightning. Without wasting time, you write quickly in a digital notebook, and seeing how the steps are followed with impeccable logic, you feel that you have discovered the perfect algorithm. That's Jupiter in action, giving you the right push so that your managerial or creative skills are raised. But beware, although the energy is favorable, Saturn in its neutral aspect will remind you that it is time not to extend too much. Imagine that you are cooking and you have two pans on fire, one with a sauce that is perfectly reduced and the other that, if you don't watch it, it could burn. Prioritize the projects you already have in place before adding new ingredients. Bringing this energy to your health and routines, your body responds like a tuned guitar. Each cell vibrates with precise harmony. Pluto's presence in your home gives you renewed vitality, as if you had slept 10 hours instead of 7. But Saturn in House 3, that planet of limits, invites you not to confuse energy with excess. Imagine you're at the supermarket and you realize you need to buy ingredients for a light dinner, not to prepare a banquet. Maybe today it's you who chooses a fresh fruit instead of a dessert, or who decides to walk the 2 kilometers back home instead of taking the car. That decision not only strengthens your connection to the body, but also symbolizes your commitment to health. In addition, the Moon at Home 9 asks you to expand your mental horizon. Perhaps today, while you are in the gym or in a yoga session, you realize that you are not only working your muscles, but also releasing thoughts that bound you to limited vision. If we look now at your heart and relationships, Uranus in House 4 brings a disruptive energy in the family environment or in your home environment. It's as if the universe has decided to move the furniture in your house without warning you, and now you have to adapt to a new design that, although surprising, has its logic. Maybe it's a family member asking for a serious conversation or a sudden move that tests you. But here comes the neutral aspect. Venus and Saturn set in House 3, that intertwining between desire and discipline, asks you not to let emotions dominate you. Imagine you're texting a close friend, and before you send it, you read it 3 times to make sure there's no misunderstanding. It's that ability to balance what you feel with what you express, a skill that today is key. And if you are single, Venus also tells you about a new horizon. Maybe someone in your circle of friends or in a social network will send you an unexpected message that triggers an intriguing conversation. Finally, in your mental world and growth, the transit of Mercury in House 2 and the Moon in House 9 invites you to expand your intellectual horizons. Today, the cosmos seems like a patient teacher who winks at you to discover a new way of learning. Imagine you're in the library, browsing a book of philosophy, and suddenly a specific page opens like magic. That page not only responds to a doubt you had, but also opens up a new path of thought. That is the effect of Mercury and Jupiter in harmony, a perfect alliance for your creative studies or projects to come to life. Today, you may be encouraged to enroll in an online course, or start writing a philosophical journal, or even encourage yourself to organize a creative workshop at home. But not everything is expansion. Saturn in House 3 reminds you that it is also time not to lose sight of the details. It's like you're cooking a complex dish, and even if you're tempted to skip a step, stop and measure portions accurately. To channel this powerful energy, today I propose a ritual of empowerment. Under the energy of the trigon between the Sun and Jupiter, the universe is ready to receive your intentions. You'll need a bay leaf and a small bowl. Place the leaf in the bowl, and if you can't do this physically, visualize it intensely. Decree out loud, "May the energy of the Sun and Jupiter enlighten me on the way to my goals and give me the strength to transform challenges into opportunities." Leave the bowl in a visible place, like your work desk or bedside table. This symbolic gesture not only anchors your intention, but also serves as a constant reminder of your inner power. And today, Aquarius, the color of good energies is the bright gold, the color of the sun. You don't need a golden dress or a golden car, a cup of coffee with a golden coaster, or a pencil with a golden touch. This color symbolizes your connection to the inner light that today flows unobstructedly. Today, you will discover that the ideas you have been incubating for weeks come to life with a surprising ease. Have a nice day, dear Aquarius. Subscribe to CosmologicaLab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.